My name is Emily Harper, and I've always been more of a walk in the park person than a twist yourself into a pretzel person. I like being active, but my idea of exercise is hiking a forest trail or riding my bike, not balancing on one leg while trying to breathe deeply. So, when my best friend, Sophie Collins, asked me to join her for a yoga class in Asheville, North Carolina, I hesitated. It's not just any yoga class, she insisted over coffee. It's led by the Daniel Rivers. I raised an eyebrow. Should I know who that is? He's the best yoga teacher in the city, Sophie said. He makes it fun, even for beginners. Trust me. Sophie had a way of talking me into things I'd never planned on, like salsa dancing last summer and that pottery class in the fall, and both had turned out to be surprisingly great. So I agreed. The class was in a bright, plant-filled studio downtown. Sunlight streamed through wide windows, soft instrumental music played, and the mats were neatly lined on polished wood floors. A tall man with kind eyes and a calm, easy smile was setting up a speaker. "You must be Emily," he said when Sophie introduced us. "Glad you're here. This class is all about moving at your own pace." I liked him instantly. We began with gentle stretches. Daniel explained not just what to do, but why, how each pose helped, and how to adjust if it didn't feel right. At one point, I wobbled so badly in a balance pose, I nearly toppled over. Instead of making me feel awkward, he laughed with me. "That's part of the process," he said. "If you wobble, it means your body's learning to get stronger." By the end of the hour, I felt looser, lighter, and oddly energized. After class, Daniel mentioned a 4-week Yoga for Beginners workshop. Sophie signed up instantly. I was ready to pass, until she gave me her "don't you dare" look. So I joined too. Over the next month, we learned not just poses, but breathing techniques, posture fixes, and ways to ease daily stress. My sleep improved, my tension headaches eased, and even my desk posture straightened. One Saturday, Daniel ended class with Savasana, or final relaxation. As the lights dimmed, he asked us to think of one thing we were grateful for. I thought about the simple fact that I'd shown up that first day. The best part wasn't only the physical change, it was the community. Between poses, people swapped recipes, hiking plans, and book recommendations. By the end of the workshop, Sophie and I had a small circle of new friends. We started meeting for coffee, hikes, and weekend markets. Daniel noticed. "Yoga's not just about stretching your body," he told us. "It's about stretching your life in new directions." When the workshop ended, I kept going once a week. Sophie and I even joined a charity Yoga in the Park event to raise money for a local animal shelter. Lying on my mat in the grass, with Jasper, the golden retriever from the shelter, curled beside me, I realized how far I'd come from that hesitant first class. A year later, I'm still there every Tuesday. I'm more flexible now, physically and mentally. I say yes to more things. I try new experiences without overthinking, and I've built friendships I wouldn't trade for anything. All because one yoga teacher helped me stretch, not just my muscles, but my comfort zone